The Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge was round 3 of the World Cup for cars and the opening round for the bikes. The 33 bikes and quads taking part set off in groups of 4 on an exhibition run around the Superstage, a 1.9 kilometre trial on the Grand Prix circuit. The 36 cars and buggies were timed to set their starting positions when the desert action got underway. Poland's Jakub Przgonski and Belgian co-driver Tom Koolsel set the pace with a time of 1 minute 11 seconds in their Mini John Cooper. Saudi Arabia's Yasser Seiden with co-driver Russia's Alexei Kuzmich in the Toyota Hilux Overdrive. Khalid Al-Qasimi, partnered by Xavier Panserai, equalled the leading time in their Peugeot 3008 DKR. Martin Prokop put the power down in his Ford F-150. Harry Hunt and Sebastian Delaunay wobbled round the track in their older Peugeot 2008 DKR. These cars are better suited to the sand than the tarmac. The deserts of the Al Dhafra region were where the action would take place. Riders set off according to their final championship positions from last year. World champion Pablo Quintanilla led the way, which is always difficult in the desert, and he dropped down the order. 2018 Dakar Rally winner Matthias Walkner was third away. With only 2 riders ahead of him, the Austrian kept a fast but steady pace. Argentina's Kevin Benvides on the Honda. On 4 wheels, Yasser Seiden and Alexei Kuzmich in the Toyota. The stage was 276 kilometres long, with 2 time controls along the way. A surprise entry was Luc Alphonse, the former downhill skiing champion and 2006 Dakar Rally winner. He'd retired 8 years ago after serious injuries in a motorbike accident. Jakub Przgonski was surprised when he was passed by both Alphonse and Seiden. The first half of the stage proved to be faster and harder on tyres than anticipated, and riders were forced to swap wheels at the refuelling stop. One of the pre-event favourites, last year's winner Sam Sunderland. Kevin Benvides set a steady pace to control point 1, then pushed on harder. Starting down the field, Australia's Toby Price took advantage and raced into the lead. Yasser Seiden was able to use the Toyota's power at the start of the stage, overtaking Luc Alphonse. Martin Prokop and Jan Tomarek were another pair who had power to burn in their Ford F-150. Al-Qasimi found the terrain tricky and difficult to keep momentum going over the dunes, although he enjoyed it, holding 4th place. The second half of the stage was made up of soft sand. Kevin Benvides lost places, but along with Pablo Quintanilla, knew it would put them in a good position for the next day's racing. Matthias Walkner was third, chasing Sam Sunderland and Toby Price. Quad rider Kees Koelen threw PC2. Yasser Seiden finished the stage in 3rd place, 1 minute 48 seconds behind. Partnered by Andreas Schultz in the Mini Works buggy, Luc Alphonse won the stage before heading off without speaking to anyone. He'd done thousands of kilometres testing for the X-Ray team. He was a minute 20 ahead of Jakub Przgonski. Martin Prokop was 5th. Khalid Al-Qasimi finished the day in 4th place, 9 minutes from the lead. Vladimir Vasiliev rounded out the top 6 in his Mini Cooper. And Toby Price crossed the finish 3 minutes ahead of teammate Sam Sunderland. Stage 2 of the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge covered 520 kilometres, of which 281 were timed. On a day when the heat and soft sand of the desert dunes made it especially tough for the riders, Pablo Quintanilla set the quickest time on his Husqvarna. With problems for Toby Price, Quintanilla had a lead of 1 minute and 8 seconds over the KTM of Sam Sunderland. Quintanilla had started 5th, so it was a good opportunity to make up some time. With Kevin Benvides and Matthias Walkner in hot pursuit, just 2 minutes and 39 seconds separated the leading 4 riders. Benji Mello, who finished second in the recent Dubai Baja, was making hard work of it and was outside the top 10. Jakub Przgonski lost 15 minutes, having to dig his Mini out of the sand. Yasser Seiden had an oil pressure problem and also punctured a tyre 3 kilometres before the stage finish. Khalid Al-Qasimi and Xavier Panserai still retained hopes of a second Desert Challenge title. Khalid El-Jafla pushed on. Emirati Mohammed Al-Balushi retained his top 10 place. Overnight leader and 2016 winner Toby Price dropped out of contention with a broken fuel pump. For Matthias Walkner, the big peaks and dunes were difficult to read. Sunderland and Price raced together. Overcoming all challenges, Martin Prokop won the stage and took the overall lead. Finishing third, Khalid Al-Qasimi was 1 minute 24 seconds behind in the 3008 DKR. Jakub Przgonski was now in second place, despite his problems in the dunes. Yasser Seiden dropped to 4th, and it was a day to forget for Luc Alphon, who plummeted from contention after losing a lot of time. We'll have the closing stages from Abu Dhabi next week. After the break,